Good evening. We're going to do the recap for yesterday and today, Wednesday the 22nd, Thursday the 23rd. As you can see, those are the trades from yesterday and today. And if you're not in the room, you should be, because this is what the trades were. And if you want to know more about the room, the link is in the description or the bio, wherever you're seeing this. But anyways, I'll start with Baba. I got Baba puts at 935, which was right here. And the reason I got that was because it gapped up big. And usually when there's a huge gap up, they usually sell off. And that's what I anticipated. It filled the gap. And right when it got right here. Yeah, make sure I had the right day. Yeah. This is Thursday. Dates right up there, you can see. And when it filled the gap and it came back down, I got it right when it broke below this 210.50 level and got that short little scalp right there. And as you can see, it did fill the gap, and that's why I got in. I was expecting it to go down here and fill the gap from overnight, but it didn't. Usually they do, but it didn't in this case. So it was just a quick little drop, and it ended up doing all right with it. And the middle one is the hourly, and something we should probably watch tomorrow. I mean, this is not something that I noticed until just now, that there's a head and shoulders on the hourly. So I think that something tomorrow we should keep an eye on Baba for a short for this head and shoulders to play out, probably down to the 200. And right now futures is down like $10, so if it's going to probably gap down. So I'm giving you a little extra in the recap for tomorrow, but this is what I'll be looking for tomorrow. I'll be watching Baba tomorrow. So the other one that we traded on Wednesday was Facebook, and this one was a bad trade. So, but I'll tell you why I took it. And let's see. I'll blow it up right here. What time did I end up taking this? I'm still in it, and it's underwater, and I don't really care. 10:07. Oh yeah, right here. Right here is where I grabbed it, thinking that it was going to do the same thing as Baba, that it just consolidated in this little area, and right when it dropped below these two candles right here, I got in right there, thinking it was going to drop and fill the gap, and it immediately went against me. So. And I just held it. I should have stopped out, but whatever. I only had a few contracts, and I just added to it and whatever. So no big deal. BA had BA puts yesterday, even though I played BA today, but we'll just worry about Wednesday. I got it at 3:32 p.m., which was. Yeah, right here. I'll blow it up. Right in this bear flag right here, and it dropped, and that's where I got BA at the end of the day on Wednesday, and that's what I was seeing. I was watching this little bear flag. And then once it broke below these candlesticks right here is when I jumped in and grabbed that. So that was the reason behind that. And today I grabbed Disney at 942. Let's see. Okay, this is Thursday right here on the far right. Yeah, right here I did pretty much the same thing. It started to look weak. I said in the room to watch it below $100.50, and I kept bouncing it in this area on the first 10-minute candle. Then when it finally on the second 10-minute candle, when it actually broke below, that's when I jumped into this quick little drop. And as you can see on the hourly, it's kind of got a wedge going on here. So now it's starting to shape into a descending wedge. So it's probably going to be play out this week, if not this week, next week. So as you can see on the daily, it was in a little symmetrical triangle, which is 50-50, meaning it's 50-50 chance of which direction it's going to go. So right now it's starting to form a more defined descending wedge right here. So Can just remove that, and you can see it right there. But anyway, so that was behind Disney today, and BA had BA calls. And the reason I took BA, even though I was shorted it yesterday, and I went long today, and the reason I went long was why does this chart look different from my other one? Anyways, right here, I got it. What time? What time did I get it? 10:28. So yeah, it was right here at the break of this. I said in chat that when it got right over here, it was going to break, and to watch it above this break, and that's when we grabbed it right on that break of 138. Trying to figure out why my 200. It looks weird. Anyways, but yeah, that's what happened on BA today. We bought the breakout on the breakout of a 138 on BA, and then right here, this big red candle is when they had the guild news leakage or whatever you want to call it from the World Health Organization saying that it didn't work or whatever, something like that. And that's why the market and everything tanked, because the market's been going up on this vaccine hopium, and then when the hope is gone, it just crashed. So we'll just well, it didn't crash, I mean it dumped. So that's why that dumped. Everything dumped midday, about 12:30, and I didn't play the dump because I didn't. It was too fast, and if anything, I was gonna buy the dip on BA, but I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't even at the computer when it dumped. I just heard the news and I couldn't get back into it to call it out. And then after BA popped, I wasn't sure which way it was going to go, and the news was kind of hearsay and speculal, so but whatever. The last one was BIDU, which was 1146, and this is what I saw on it. Let's see. What time was it again? Oops, 1146. Yeah, it was right here. It was right here on this break. I mean, it chopped in here, and then when it came down here, I didn't even notice this when it got the testing lows because I was watching something else. I think that I was in at that time. I was messing with BA, so I wasn't even looking at BIDU then because I probably would have took it right here. Then it went against me, but then I saw it. This time it came and touched for the third time, the triple bottom, and I knew that the market was, kind of weak, and I figured, okay, it's probably going to break. And Baba's been selling off, and that's pretty much what I gauged it with. And Baba just went straight down today, and that's what I was actually looking at the beginning of the day. As I was trying to figure out if I wanted Disney or Baba, and Baba has been chopping a little bit lately, and I picked Disney because I thought Disney would be a better play, and it wasn't. But yeah, right here I got BIDU right here, and it just slammed down. So that was what I was looking at and what was anticipating, and that's what the trades were for as far as tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow being Lotto Friday, which is usually one of my better days, but Baba is going to be on the top of my list. This Head and Shoulders is going to be something I'm going to be watching, and I got to look at Disney again. I mean, Disney probably one to watch, and I mean, yeah, buy it if it gets below 96, but I don't. That's pretty far. So yeah, even BIDU if it gets below 98, I might even take that. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'll make my decision in the morning. It depends on what happens overnight. Futures, I mean, are down now, but they can be down now and they could be green by morning. So futures mean nothing. So I'll evaluate in the morning. So you should definitely check out the room if you're not in it. And that's going to do it for this recap. I'll try to do more recaps, but time is very limited. So I'll try to do as much as I can when I can. I might have to do like I'm doing now, just compile a couple days or a few days into one recap instead of doing it daily, because I won't have the time to do them daily. So thanks for watching.